My dear brothers and sisters, welcome to World Gospel Broadcasting Network. I am Abanda Ibrahim. I'll be talking about the Board of Trustees in Cameroon, their work, challenges, and evil opposition against them. Dear brothers and sisters, for the fact that we are critical and criticize their action does not mean we are insensitive to the achievements so far because of this very powerful board. Yes, we will as well criticize them and appreciate them for what they are doing. Because there are some things that they have done in which if they were not there, it wouldn't have happened. The board has quite achieved a lot for the church, and it is worth commending them. We saw how the Board of Trustees tackled the issue in New Town, Limbe, at the time when it almost brought division to the church. We give them appreciation. The acquisition of or the collaboration of the board with the congregation in Bafusam in order to completely take this land in Bafusam is quite something that is good. It was an offer by a brother, but the board worked hard to see that it is well prepared for the service of the Lord. The board again, collaboratively with the congregation in Yaoundé, we are now having hectares and hectares of land going towards Yaoundé. The board has struggled, especially during the crisis, and has acquired professional card to brethren. I personally have also been very happy because when I got my own card, professional card, and when they had put the evangelist, we had challenges a lot working. And when I complained to the board, they were very understanding, and it was changed to be put to what the administrators will understand. And we are operating very well, and we have not had any problems since then. That is very, very good. The battle on our decree is something we must commend them, because if not of them, our decree will not only be abused, but the church will be implicated to mean that what we told the government is not what we are doing. 8, to internally displaced persons. You have heard the strike that they have taken so far, which we appreciate, and we are happy for them for what they are doing. In spite of all of that, we must appreciate them for the fact that at least for once they have tried, something has come in, and they have been able to help some brethren. COVID-19, we saw what was distributed, a lot of materials, a lot of protective equipment, buckets, soaps. So many brethren, so many congregations benefited from these things. My dear Board of Trustees in Cameroon, you people have a lot to do. This platform is never against you and will never be against you, because the Board of Trustees is an institution. And that institution we must jealously protect, because it will always be there to serve the church. I want to say, in as much as we want amendments to be done, keep up with the flame of service, knowing that you are doing it to the Lord. But as the media, there must be checks and balances. And that is what we are out to do. Problems that the board is facing. You know, there is what is called in Cameroon overknow. There are people in the church who think that they know a lot. A typical example of this is what happened in Newtown. We have been complaining on this platform of how churches don't have building, they don't have land. People are suffering. And we have an opportunity where a brother offers to us something that will help the church in this country, generation upon generation, a piece of land. And I personally, I was moved. When the explanation was given, my spirit was on fire. I said, no, let's spark something here. And I said, I supported the initiative. Let's do a free will donation. I even started it with my own widow's mite. I saw how people wanted to stand up, to start coming with their money. Some people's hands were already in the pocket. And then somebody who say he's a white man, and you think you are, I mean, with a retrogressive mind. We saw how some people wanted to quote the scripture. And I'm saying that what we call overknow people of book, chapter, and verse are a problem in this church. They are the cankerworm that the devil is using to ruin this church. The board is complaining that they don't have money. And we need to raise money for them to work. Because you cannot be asking somebody to go and work and you're not giving the materials to go and use to work. And instead of them to have used the opportunity and say, oh, please, can we get a basket? Let's put it here. Whatever you have, drop it inside. Let's give it to these people. Let them go and secure all that land in collaboration with the congregation in Yaoundé. You know the notion, let me say this emphatically. The people on SOC has a problem. And the problem they're having is the mentality that when we equip the board, when we furnish the board, when we empower them, they will start behaving like that, the headquarters of the church. Who says so? Who says so? And that's the problem we're having, that till now they're not having a secretariat. And that's why in my suggestion, I'll be suggesting that let us struggle. Any congregation, Cité de la Paix, they are building a mansion. If they can offer just a small office there, which will now be the office of the board, they're better for us. We cannot allow people to be holding papers in their hands. One comes out and for what will you say? In their house, one the other fire has consumed it, or they came and scattered the house, some documents are missing. What would we say? A secretariat is where our things will be kept and secured. And when if you have a problem, you want to rush, when it comes to administrative issues, rush to that secretariat so that you can go there and you get the information that you want to get or table your complaint. They say no, they should not have a secretariat. Oh, they say no this. We know that the board will never control internal affairs of congregation. But in as much as we are living in a world where it is full of administrative bottlenecks and challenges, the board is there to help us congregation and even help us individual Christians. So the best thing is that we should equip them, fund them, provide the things that they need. In as much as we criticize them, let us do what they need so that we'll be holding them, asking them questions when we have already given them what they need. And you see somebody say that, no, we get from Duam the way we will always do them. And that's the same way we have been doing and we have not gone anywhere. And you think that things must be done only the way we have been doing. Since 1971, we should continue to do it the same way. And we have been so backward, we have remained in the same place. You kill the spirit of the young people and you want us to remain silent. You kill us. A young man, vibrant. He has a spirit. I went out, I saw how people were murmuring. I said, this is hypocrisy in this church. People, why can you not come out and speak? I was just so patient. I just said, let me maintain my integrity for now. And let me just stay because I would have been a nuisance in that environment. And nobody will do me anything. I'm not afraid of anybody. Some of you have been bought over because of money. And that's why some people have been injected in the board just because they want to please them. They are incompetent. They don't want to please them to say, just be there so that you will not be agitating, you will not be talking. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. And this man, because of that statement, we'll go wait till tomorrow. When tomorrow go reach, we will not do like Baptist. Why you call, what's happening here? When they make basket, we go around after church like how we don't do one. Any man where he gets something, go put it inside. So if we would have put it at that time, we would now solve the problem. Backward people, retrogressive mentality. Those ones that I can say that the devil has engineered them to ruin the church in this country. Any step that is positive towards helping the church to grow, they will not want it. Because they want that the church will remain like that so that they will have a farm where they will be working money from their brother abroad. My brother, time has now come. I am very angry. It's just that, let me just say that I'm just trying to be careful. Because if I take anger, what I will do will be very bad. And these are missionaries, and this is coming to me to come to the board to say that, how do you people bring missionaries into this country? Henceforth, missionaries must go to the board of trustees and table what they have come to this country to do. Any missionary that rejects that, we should not have building. Rejects that, they will not support preacher. I say, go work for una farm. So his own farm is to be sitting here, and then your brothers will be giving you money. You have your car, you rent a fine house, you live comfortable life. You go and pick boys in the congregation whom should have been going to school have a better future. Say, no, come and serve God. Yes, they want to serve God. They come, You carry them, you put them in a Bible school. After 2 years, you tell them that, go harvest cocoa for farm. Were they there 2 years working cocoa in the farm? And then you ruin people's life, you destroy people's life. All is that money is entering your pocket. Others are supporting you, but you don't see the need to support another person. You don't even see the need to advocate for another person to have support. Is that not witchcraft? And you think that we, the young people, we will also have a future. Don't take your greed and think that you will frustrate our lives. We will not agree. And that's why some Bible schools are not recommending for anybody to go there. Because at the end, you come out and regret. You can still serve God without going to these such schools. So I was so bitter. But I want to thank God for the board, because the way the president spoke was encouraging to me. And I'm going to support him. If you are for us, then it will mean that you are for God, because what we are doing is for the service of God. And we want to rescue this church. We want to rescue the Church of Jesus Christ. It's a mandate that must be fulfilled. And we are going to do it wholeheartedly. So, to me, the problem they are facing is these oversabi people that have come in. They even want to control. And you see, when he spoke, people were silent. Maybe they don't want to oppose, or maybe they don't want to say something contrary. A white man does not know Bible more than you. Don't allow them to deceive you. Don't allow them to deceive you because of his color. We should be telling these people to sit down at some point. Their time is over, even to me, because they are disturbing. They are blocking space. Maybe if a missionary wanted to come, who would have been better. They are supporting congregation build. They are building. Support young people to grow up and go out there and serve God. They will not do it because they are blocking space here for nothing. So we also see that there is opposition against the board. To me, this is an opposition against the board. And the statement that he made that the money will be given to the church in Yaoundé was wrong. You know why? It was the board who has been following this matter in collaboration with the congregation. So what is wrong for us to contribute the money and give them to go and continue? Because they know we should give it back to the church, not to the board. You want to divide the church from the board? You want to divide the church from the board? Yeah? Let's allow these people to work. Let's give them all what they need. They will hold them accountable. That is very important. These people, the way they are behaving to me is not very good. So I also want to beg that the board has done well to have advocated that let's have this COVID and this reliefs. It's good. It now also means that the board has power and financial power that they can advocate for building, for radio station, for television, for the church. But why are you not doing it? That's why I'm always angry, because you don't do what is sustainable, that can boost the church to grow, can boost the evangelism strive, and revamp the church of this country and turn it upside down. I have a friend in Bamenda that's having a radio station. Go and see his congregation now because of that radio. Radio is how much? From between 5 million to 8 million. You can put on a radio. Why are you going to even have one in Douala? Let's say they take it. They can control it. They are capable. Put one there to evangelize Douala. And some part of Kumba, because from here it goes even right down to Kumba. Why don't we put it in Boya? Boya is capable to manage it. So that from Boya we come to Douala, we go down to Limbe, go to Kumba, people will get the gospel. Why? Backwardness, which we will not accept. I think that people should be flexible. Those are the things that make me angry. Yes, those are the things that make me angry. Start advocating for things that are sustainable. Land for the churches, building for the churches, television, radio, things that are sustainable. When those things are planted, a congregation will be in charge to manage it. If we put in Boya, the Boya church is capable. We have capable brothers, capable people. People who are very vibrant, they will do it for us. I think that is very important in this, very important. And the last thing I'll talk about is information that has to do with the churches. The board has said that don't put your decree on the billboard again. And I hope that we have heard. We should respect it. It is an administrative order. And it's a way to bring those criminals, capture those criminals who are misusing our decree. Thank you for being part of this program. I'm Abanda Ibin. Bye-bye.